Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Random Sunset. Oh, this is our drawing box. This is basically where we pick the topic in which we'll discuss for this week. Anywho, anyway, if you notice, like I said, most of my shows, we don't have a special guest this time. That's by choice. And for many of you that watch the show or tune in to Random Sunset, this ain't really about being a YouTuber, all right? Let's be clear. It's not about being a YouTuber. If you're a person that watch any of my videos on this channel, then it's basically VIP, meaning if you're a person that shared the viewpoint in which I express, if you value my opinion, if you feel the need to comment, chime in, or reach out to me to be on the show, then you know how to reach me, all right? Maybe in the future we will have callers, or we'll do what they would call Zoom. And like I said, we'll talk to certain people, you know what I mean? Pick the brains of those guys. But right now, I'm in the beginning stage, and I wish to express myself on a lot of these topics. So again, if this is your first time watching Random Sunset, this is our drawing box. We pick a random topic, and then we take it from there, and we discuss the that particular topic. So today's topic will be entertainment. All right, not sports entertainment. We'll get there. All right, but today's entertainment, I want to talk about this whole rap entertainment. All right, that particular genre I wish to discuss on today's topic, for the simple fact, in the last week we had two rappers to lose their life out here. All right. Two rappers up and coming, well known. I'm not gonna say household names, they weren't icons, you know what I mean, but rappers, they're part of the culture. All right. So that's what I want to talk about, discuss today. So let's get over into it. All right. So again, let me highlight, we're talking entertainment. All right. Entertainment. All right. So with this particular genre of entertainment, if you're a young person seeking to get into entertainment business, meaning the rap genre, then be mindful that it's entertainment. All right. So watch how you tell your stories. Watch what you speak into existence. All right. So let's start with me. Okay. 18 years ago, I pursued entertainment. All right. I pursued entertainment in a way that I wrote my first lyrics, and I didn't record it, but I wrote my first lyrics, and I wanted to pursue the entertainment business. At the time, like I say, I live in the great city of Stonecrest, as y'all know, many of you know, and we're 20 minutes east of Atlanta. At the time, 18 years ago, Atlanta was on fire. We had a lot of hot artists coming out of Atlanta. Just to name a few, Pastor Troy, Yin Yang Twins was doing their thing. We had Ludacris. Usher was hot, even though he fall up under R&B slash pop. We had T.I. Jeezy was just hitting the streets, hitting the scene. Shortly after, I want to say, I think Gucci came before him. Anywho, Atlanta was on fire, man. We was doing our thing, and I wanted in on some of that rap money. I'd be alive. I said, I didn't. I wanted in on some of that rap money, man. I wanted in. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that I was the hottest nigga in the city, but I felt like I did my thing on that mic during those times. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, for many, I probably forgot. But anyway, I'm your host, Syke Dolo, all right? Sikedolo. You can Google it, if you feel the need. But I was pursuing entertainment. So with that being said, I learned a lot. You know what I mean? I found out, being that I grew up in the the hip hop culture, it was just that, all right? It was a culture to us. I mean, being, to grow up, the way we dress, the way we talk, man. I remember going in the grocery store a lot of times when my mom would go shopping. I remember going in the grocery store looking at the Source magazine to see who had the hottest album at the time. If you had anything over 4 mics, it was a go on picking up your album. If you had 4 mics or better, then I'm liable to go and pick up your album. You know what I mean? So again, man, the Source magazine will give you the latest hip hop news. This was way before social media. YouTube. This was before YouTube, Facebook, MySpace. So I came up during those times, during the golden age. You know what I'm saying? And hip hop meant a lot. Like I say, a lot of it was about the way we dress, the way we talk. You know what I mean? The way we did things. And excuse me. I want to quote some lyrics from B.I.G. Notorious B.I.G. Big Papa. I want to quote some lyrics from one of his records. He said, they never thought hip hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is when he said they never thought hip hop would make it this far, a lot of the corporations didn't believe in hip hop. They didn't think, it would last long. You know what I'm saying? It was just, a thing of the moment. But in 95, we did have the NAACP that's sponsored by the Ops, all right? NAACP is sponsored by the Ops, all right? Do your homework. We'll say that for history. But with that being said, a lot of them was cracking down on hip-hop. They were saying it's un-American. They're degrading our women. They talking about F the police, this, that, and the third. And truth be told, when NAA came out, they was just talking about life as they knew it, being that they was from the streets, they was from the hood. And, a lot of the things that went on, took place in the hood. So, this whole, police killing blacks, this ain't nothing new. This been going on. It's been televised now, We in a technology era and a technology age. So, therefore, a lot of you guys are witnessing it. But, again, like I say, back to the point, they never thought hip-hop would make it this far. So, with that being said, the NAACP tried to ban hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? And this is all coming from my experience growing up, being a part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? So, in 95, Dolores Tucker, go and Google her. Miss Dolores Tucker, with all the respect, Miss Dolores Tucker, her along with other members, they went out there in the street marching, protesting, saying it's un-American and that we should ban hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, with that being said, they didn't think that they would make it this far, but the ops / the elite had different plans in mind, meaning if this is gonna help us in our objective, meaning if what they're promoting is gonna help them kill each other off and keep from us doing the dirty work, then we with it. So they peeped game and found out, like, look, a lot of what they talking about and promoting, we can use that to our advantage. And that's what they've been doing ever since. You know what I'm saying? So to all you youngsters that's pursuing entertainment or this whole rap career and this rap music, what I would tell you guys and advise you guys is know what come with it. All right, know what come with it. All right, you know what I'm saying? So, if you in it for entertainment and you do a good job at making people dance, then make your dance music. You know what I'm saying? If you know how to get the party started and make people party, then by all means do just that. But when you go to signing up, talking that street and what the streets call gangster shit or that thugging shit, when you go to talking that type of doggone noise and speaking that language right there, just know that, boy, the devil is out here waiting on your ass. And notice I said the devil. All right, the devil could be black, the devil could be white. These motherfuckers is out here lurking. All right, the devil is seeking to see who he can devour. So this whole entertainment, this particular genre right here, this shit is a trap, man. It's a trap. If you know anything about the streets and know anything about the trap, then what I want y'all to know is this whole genre of rap music is a trap. If you ain't spend nothing positive or something with substance, then just know that your ass is entering a trap. Now, many of you Y'all chasing the bag. Y'all want the money, you chasing the bag. And if you come from poverty, you know what I'm saying, and you don't have a great deal of education and you lack finance, then I know that hell yeah, you want in on that bag. That was my whole thing. Hell yeah, I want the bag. You mean to tell me if I drop one hot ass single, I can get 100,000 just off of a single? We ain't even talking about no show money. They were way before the 360 deal. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even talking about no show money. Then a lot of times that would doggone be like, I mean, niggas gonna want in on that. You know what I'm saying? To minimize strenuous labor, going to working, working for the white man, working on the plantation. Hell yeah, nigga gonna want in on that money. All I gotta do is rap about my life and the conditions that I have to deal with day to day and sell that to the people. Then hell yeah, I'm in. And that was my mentality, like, shit, man, I'm gonna throw my shit out there. If it make a motherfucker dance and they like it for that reason, then I'm in. But one thing I would say about my music is I come from that era to say, you know what? I gotta have substance. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be selling this to people, I got to say something. In other words, a lot of what y'all call keeping it real. You got to keep it real, man. When I say keeping it real, man, let people know what come with this shit, man. Let them know that, yeah, hell yeah, you can lose your life out here, man, because I want to get back. Like I said, I'm kind of scattered and I'm all over the place, but I want to get back to the point of letting you people know that people are losing their life out here. This is the one genre of music that we've created as a people, meaning carbonated people, that you guys, many of you know as melanated. You know, we the one created this genre, and we're the ones losing our life. A lot of us ain't making it to see 21. A lot of us ain't making it to see 20, let alone 25. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, make sure you say something in your music that's of importance. If you can make the good outweigh the bad, then put out a lot of good substance, man. Say something in your music and keep it real, man. But like I was saying, when I was pursuing music, that was my objective, to make sure, I put together a body of work to make sure people get the gist of what's going on out here. I mean, yes, motherfuckers coming from the trenches, motherfuckers coming from the struggle, but look, this is what come with it. This is how you can overcome and get past that shit. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't even about me right now, man. Like I say, if y'all want to take the time to go behind me, then like I say, I did put out 3 projects, 3 bodies of work. You know what I'm saying? It's up on the site Dolo. It can be found on all digital sites. datpiff.com, iTunes, Amazon Music. You'll just have to type in site Dolo. But like I say, back to these guys of recent that lost their lives out here. A lot of people up in their feelings. Rest in peace to those guys. Much love to their families and the ones that really miss them. But just know that it come with it. It ain't right, but it come with it. And with where I'm at in life, and how I always start, like my mental, meaning as a people, man, we got to say something and we got to do better. And what I mean by that is practice what you preach. If you out here rapping about pulling out that cannon and, oh yeah, I go across your thing, yeah, I hit you up, I rob your mama, come to your house, whoop de woo, and you talking all of that shit, and then you end up getting your wig pushed back, that's part of it. That's the same shit you were preaching and the same shit that you was on. So you got to be careful with what you preach and what you talk about when it comes to this particular genre of music. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, man, rest in peace to Mo3 out of Dallas. Rest in peace to King Von. Rest in peace to Triple Extension. Rest in peace to Pop Smoke. Rest in peace to Pac, Big. Rest in peace to Big L. Rest in peace to doggone Proof. Rest in peace to doggone Pimp C. Rest in peace to Doe B. Rest in peace to, man, it's too many names, man. Man, we lost Nipsey. Come on, man. Like, all of the people I named died from violence. Gun violence. From gun violence, man. I'm talking about just whether it was hatred, whether they got caught slipping and somebody tried to, rip them off. I mean, and we ain't even talking about the up and coming ones, the ones who were just really at the front door finna get to come through the door. It's too many to name. It's ridiculous, man. We still got the colonize out this motherfucker. We still dealing with police brutality out this motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Like, man, look here, man. People need to talk about the real and what goes on when it comes to this. It's a trap, man. If you pursuing this genre, it's a trap. I cannot stress it no more than what I'm doing. It's a trap, man. And like I say, if you get in it and you do prevail, like get to a certain amount of numbers where your ass can get out the way, get out the way. Entertaining, get out the way like a lot of these big name artists did. Look at the guy that called himself Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? And that's no disrespect because, like I say, I'm not, a lot of young people call it trolling. We ain't gonna go there. Like I say, with all the respect, look at this guy. Like he said in one of his interviews, he attacked T.I. He was gonna attack anybody he felt was hot so he can get on. 50 Cent did the same thing. If he can get on, and if that means calling out a lot of people that's already doing their thing, then that was his mission and that was his goal to do just that. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, in the case of I'm going to say William Roberts III. That's the guy who you guys know as Rick Ross. And the reason I would say that because I met the real Freeway Ricky Ross on a few occasions. Not one, but a few occasions. All right, we met, we talked, I interviewed him. By the way, not only do I have 3 bodies of work, meaning albums, but I also have 3 DVDs. Some of you guys may have heard of Sunday Beer DVD. You can look it up, Google it, whatever the case may be. But I was one of the first ones to interview this guy when he got out of prison, when a lot of people didn't think he was going to get out of prison. And the reason I wanted to tell this story right here, because like I say, the rapper Rick Ross that many of you guys know of, he's an icon now. Meaning this guy, he's very successful in what he's doing. But the direction and the avenue that he took to get to where he is right now, meaning it's not to take away from his rap skills as an artist. He's a pretty good artist, all right? I want to put that out there. But when it comes to this whole entertainment topic that I'm talking about, he's an entertainer, all right? The real Freeway Ricky Ross, he had to do time from doing that shit that the rapper Rick Ross is talking about. This motherfucker did time. Whereas William Roberts III, who you guys know as the rapper Rick Ross, he was a correctional officer and he finally admitted to it. So it's not something I'm making up. He was a correctional officer, okay? And with that being said, at one point in time, he lied about it because he didn't want people to know. I guess he didn't want to jeopardize his career. But that's one thing. But another thing is, he alleged he didn't know who the real Freeway Rick Ross is. Like, I mean, who just sit back and come up with somebody's government name, have it tattooed on their hand, and run with somebody's government name, and you not know who that person is? Like, how the fuck did you get this man's government name if you didn't know who he was? He say he didn't know who the guy was. So he just made his rap name Rick Ross, and it's some bullshit. In other words, guys, back to my point, it's entertainment. So be careful. Don't buy into the hype. All right? So that's one thing, to say, you know what? I'm going to lie about having a job as correctional officer. That's one thing. But it's another thing to say, I've taken this guy's name who really lived this life and had to do some fucking time behind it and possibly would have been doing life behind it. I ain't think the motherfucker was going to get out. Like, he ain't think the motherfucker was going to get out, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But the guy did. But, like I say, when it comes to entertainment, I'm using him as an example to show you that a lot of this shit that you listen to and being entertainment by, it's some bullshit, man. It's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to knock anybody. Meaning, if you entertained by it and that floats your boat, then go out and support it. You know what I'm saying? I done bought a rapper Rick Ross CD before prior to knowing all of what I've learned. I've bought one of his albums before. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I'm just convinced more now than ever that this is entertainment, all right? Uh, so the point I was going, with that shit, I'm all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you don't know nothing else, just know that that's entertainment. All right, it's entertainment. But now that he's gotten to icon status, now he can say, you know what, let me get the fuck out of the way. And now this guy can provide jobs. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Grand Hustle is another a big name place, that provide jobs. You know what I'm saying? And to show you that money is not everything, cause see, it's a lot of egos out here. But the reason I'm bringing up Grand Hustle because I want to show you that at one point in time, the colonizer or the white man had to humble him. So that shit that people making fun about calling that man the snitch, I'm not agreeing, and I don't think the man is a snitch. But do I think them white folk kind of put him in his place? Hell yeah. Because he basically created the genre trap music. Trap been existing prior to him, but shout out to Shawty, he created a whole genre to help a lot of you young cats eat. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. And then not just that, Grand Hustle created jobs in this city. You know what I'm saying? Provide jobs to many people. So shout out to Shawty for that. But the point I'm trying to make is just when you think you're on top and you have enough money, look how them white folk humble him. Many of y'all seen that commercial where Crime Stoppers used his ass to show him that, look, man, just when you thought you were big and strong, look, hell no. Look, this is what we want you to do for us. And he did it. Hey, many of you guys know me as Tip, but we're here to talk about another Tip. He was telling you motherfuckers to go and run to authorities when you witness some goddamn bullshit going on in your community. So look what they did to humble him. You know what I'm saying? One minute it's trap this, trap that. I'm a gangster. I'm in the street. Rah, rah, whoop de woo. I'm tough guy. And white folk got a hold to him. Hey, many of you know me as Tip, but we here to talk about another Tip. That ain't something he wanted to do. No in the hell. But that's something he did to get his ass from up out of hot water. You know what I'm saying? So, again, just when you think you got money, that ain't everything, man. That is not everything. There's plenty of people who done made cell phone, goddamn phones with their money, and money ain't everything. I mean, life will humble your ass when you got down, when you live it long enough and you go through the right goddamn, I ain't gonna even say the right situation. Well, yeah, the right situation to humble your ass. You know what I'm saying? But be careful out here, man. It's a lot of egos. A lot of people ask me, like, man, it's like, man, why you need to keep going, man? You got some hot ass records. And like I've been telling people for the last 15 years, between prison and death, I'd rather do my family thing, man. I value my family, man. I'm married with children. I'm finna get out of the way of all of the egos. It's too many big egos in the way, man. And with that being said, we are losing our lives to us, to the police, to the other hateful white folk that are out here. And we got to do better, man. We got to do better as a people, man. We got to do better, man. So humble yourself. Know why you entering that particular game, because it's a trap, man. Making rap music this day and age is a trap. Don't say you ain't been warned or you ain't been told. It's a trap, man. Too many egos, man. Shout out to the rapper Young Dolph. Young Dolph doggone made his money independent. And he did his thing, and Dolph Dolph got him a bulletproof ride. Cause they tried to push Dolph wig back. The bullets was bouncing off. You know what I'm saying? But give me 1 second, y'all. We're gonna go into a brief little intermission, and then I'm gonna come back and wrap things on up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So yeah, like I was saying, y'all, where Dolph got his money, and he knew, like, okay, I come from the streets. I've been talking that shit. Motherfuckers got down. Try to get at me at any day, any minute. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be on point. And shit, boy, Dolph got down. Had his shit got down bulletproof. You know what I mean? They sent 100 shots at Dolph. Dolph's still alive and eating, doing well. Shout out to Dolph. That boy Guap, Gucci, man. That boy Gucci got down. Look, they tried to get at Gucci. You know what I mean? Shit, Gucci got the motherfucker up off on him. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to little Shawty, but Guap living to tell the story. You know what I mean? Shout out to Shawty. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the artists that you know of that magnitude, meaning that I just spoke on, meaning Dolph, Gucci, I'm gonna say Rose, cause I think that's the new name he go by. Because like I say, I wouldn't feel right calling that man Rick Ross. I met the real Freeway Ricky Ross on a few occasions. He's on the DVD. I interviewed him like the minute he got out of prison, and that was like over 10 years ago. I interviewed him, ran into him later, got the book, read the book, you know, on his whole story. So I wouldn't feel right calling the rapper Rick Ross. So again, Rose, Renzel, that what he say? You know what I'm saying? And he made it out. He giving people jobs now. He doing well. Shit, shout out to Shawty. You know what I'm saying? But to all of these young guys that's up and coming, man, that ego, man, that ego is a part of the mind that mediates with the conscience and the unconscious. All right? It mediates with the conscious and the unconscious. So therefore, like I say, you know, it's that part of the mind that doggone test reality. You know what I'm saying? So the ego ain't really you. Cause a lot of people big on their self-respect and boy, I can't let a nigga disrespect me. And I know the feeling. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know, again, you got to put that self-esteem aside, and like we've always heard growing up, I'm going to speak for my generation growing up, we always heard it takes a bigger man to walk away. So let's just use me for an example. I'm in a place where I've been married well over 10 years, all right? I got children, all is well on my end. I ain't hurting for nothing. Life is good. You know what I'm saying? With or without the rap money. You know what I mean? Life is good. But with that being said, if it ain't nothing that threatens my family, you know what I'm saying, on my life, then it's a good chance I'm going to walk away from it, man. You can call it, man, Shawty got chumped off. You know, Shawty did this and took this from him. Well, no. I mean, it depends, but all of what I'm saying is I know the feeling of that ego. And I just want to say to many of you, if it's something you can do about it to avoid it, then avoid it, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. If you're a person that work a 9 to 5, be cool with your 9 to 5. Be real and true to that. That glorifying the street shit, man, we can't afford it as a people. Meaning, if your ass is carbonated and you colored, meaning I don't give a damn if you black, Spanish, Indian, Asian. If your ass melanated more than doggone the Caucasians are, you know, and even them. Shout out to Mac Miller them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, man, it's a lot of white rappers who lost their life. But the majority of the white rappers who lost their life within the last 3-4 years, it was because of a drug overdose. It wasn't because of violence. It was because of drug overdose. So they're abusing it. So if you can, you know, if you can stay away from meth, crack, cocaine, marijuana, then, you know, like, shit, man, do what y'all got to do too. You know what I'm saying? But I just know that in the black community, and particularly with our genre of music, we are a target. And they using it to their greater good. Meaning, if we going to sell this poison to our people, kill a nigga, smack a hoe, fuck that bitch, shout it. That female is the most valuable resource on this planet. She the one that's going to help us perpetuate life and bring life into the world. Value your baby mama, man. I don't have no baby with her. You know what I'm saying? Value your baby mama. Value whoever doggone. If that lady done sat there and carried the baby for 7 months, 9 months, try to have some respect. You know what I'm saying? I mean, especially if you're going to have a life with her, teach her how to respect herself. If you can. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know how the codes go, man. You know, in the streets, man. Don't save a hoe. bitch gonna be a bitch. I mean, you got promiscuous women out here that like to fuck. Yes, they like the sex and have multiple partners. I get it. But all of what I'm saying is, if you're gonna choose a female and possibly have a baby with, some of y'all done slipped up. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be slipping up like that, your ass don't need to be having sex, man. Like they say, man, safe sex is no sex. You know what I'm saying? But that's another topic, another subject, man. All of what I'm saying is, watch your message and your music, man. Watch the message. Watch the company you keep, man. You know, the company you keep, make sure they're on your standards, man. I heard Benny Butcher say that in one of his records, man, with T.I. The dudes that you running with, make sure they of your standards. If you're a person that say, you know what, I don't condone this, and I'm moving on this wavelength, and I'm on this level of life, shit, make sure they there. If not, boy, they're gonna hate and pull you down. Nigga, we lost Nipsey, man. Nipsey was the Tupac for this new school generation. Look at what Nipsey was doing. Building up his community. Trying to doggone bring about some peace with the Bloods and Crips. Nigga, that's genocide. Nigga, they talking about Rwanda over in Africa back in 94. Nigga, we still got genocide here in America. These niggas out here killing each other over red and blue. Oh, I mean, come on, man. This rap shit, man, this shit is against us right now, man. Motherfuckers losing their life, man. These motherfuckers ain't even since 25. And they dying. I'm talking about them went and got the bag and everything. Losing their life. And then now they losing their life. So who take advantage of that real estate? All right? You see what I'm saying? 1 minute we talking about our 40 acres and a mule. Well, look, man, you just made it out, man. Shout out to Ashley Scott from the city of Stonecrest. Shout out to Ashley Scott who got those 19 families together here in Georgia, man. They say, you know what, we're going to create our own city. And went and bought up 93 acres of land. She ain't got no rap money. She don't sell no dope. You understand me? So a lot of y'all who around here flashing that bag that you don't win to pick up, do something with it, man. Do something productive, man, because the influence that we have on the rest of the world, man, we devils over here in America. This is the fucking devil's playground, man, and we fucking up the rest of the world. I've seen some dudes in Africa flagging, man, putting up a red flag, man. I'm talking about I ain't saying this going on all over the continent of Africa, but over there next to Ghana, they call it Fam America, the city or the town in which they live, and they were doing the silly shit that we doing over here. So look at how powerful our position is when your ass take that platform, man. You have to do better, man, and convey a positive message and do better, man. Look at what Acorn doing. Shout out to JT the Bigger Figure, man. Like, we got to do some bigger and some greater things than what we doing, man. These children out here losing their motherfucking lives, and I know they don't know no better. They just want the bag. They just want to get out of poverty. But if you got that platform where you can speak to thousands of people, then let them know that this ain't it, man. Shout out to Rollo. Rollo realized his homie, who that died? Marlo. His little homeboy Marlo died. You know what I mean? What was that? That was this year. And like he's saying, like, man, you know what, man? We should have went and got a 9 to 5. We should have went and got a warehouse job. Because even with all this money we get, look at all these fake women we're attracting. Look at all this hate we're attracting. And we ain't getting no real friends. These motherfuckers only around us because we done got that bag. So it ain't real. The females that's around, lingering around, that want to fuck, it's only because you got the fame and you done got that bag. It ain't real. And ain't nobody saying shit about this shit, man. Well, I ain't gonna say that. You got people out here speaking on this shit, man. But like I say, man, again, man, I ain't here to bore you guys. I just want to convey that message that, look, man, this genre of music called rap, it's a trap, man. Motherfuckers out here, man, like, what is it to be gangster, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, to be a part of a gang is to be on something that's violent, man. To be a part of the mob is to be on something that's violent, man. One thing I can say about the original gangsters that I remember growing up, whether they were black or whether they were white, they knew how to dress. They didn't degrade their women. It's true. They didn't degrade the women. That's the most valuable resource on this planet. Y'all niggas out here degrading the women? You fucking them over? I mean, if she no good and she don't meet your standards, then don't fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to save her. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard for you to just go around trying to save everybody individually. But if you got that platform, man, do something with it, man. That's all I'm saying. Do something with it, man. Don't be out here poisoning folks on GP, man. Heard T.I. say that before, man. Y'all niggas just cussing and fussing and pretty much just out here poisoning people. Selling people that bullshit, man. Come on, man. I'm talking about selling your soul in the sake of a bag. You just, because you want money, you willing to sell your soul. Give up some ass. A lot of motherfuckers out here prostituting themselves, literally and figuratively. You know what I'm saying? Figuratively, I'm sorry. Motherfuckers out here prostituting their motherfucking self, man. So be mindful, keep it real with yourself, man. Know who you are. And watch out for all this satanic shit that's going on out here. Because it's real. You know, y'all looking for a nigga with a goddamn pitchfork and some fucking horns and a red body and face. Nigga, your so-called homeboy is Satan. Nigga, that's the devil right there. If that motherfucker ain't telling you to do something right and do something positive and make the best out of your situation, then they go to motherfucking devil, man. Motherfucker who down on their legs took out Nipsey Hussle, man. Who you think that motherfucker was? He was the devil. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you hanging around Nip didn't threaten you and say he finna smoke you, but you were hating. You know what I'm saying? So, again, guys, this won't be the last time we talk about this, man. This won't be the last time we talk about it. So, with that being said, man, this genre that we call rap music that we created, we don't have no share of stock in it. We don't have our own distribution. We got to put our people on. We got to do better with what we're doing, man. The colonizer is out here stealing Africa up on our nose, still colonizing. They're killing us off, making sure that we don't grow in numbers in this country. How the fuck we still stuck between 13 and 11% in this country, like we don't create and make babies? But we getting killed off not only by ourselves, but by them. And we got to do better. This poison that we spreading around the world with the influence that we have, Africa is picking up on this bullshit, and we got to do better. We got to say something. We got to fight this battle that we fight. We got to fight it. We can't wait for somebody to come out of the sky, especially not no white Jesus, to come help us. White Jesus ain't coming to help us. You see what the whites are doing to us, and you see what they're doing to the world. They colonizing as they go. And they sending settlers out to these different places so they can conquer and discovering, oh, look at this beautiful part of Africa. We need to go and set up shop over here. And that's what the fuck they doing. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, we over here stuck in confinement, housing development, thinking that it ain't no way that we're going to be able to make it out. But like I say, man, for anybody that took the time to listen, man, we got to be positive. Shout out to all of those artists that I spoke on. Out of respect, you know what I'm saying? But use your platform for the greater good, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no trolling going on, I know capping going on. But like I say, we'll pick up on this topic and this subject at a later time. I just wanted to touch on it now, being that, like I said, we just lost Mo 3 this year, you know what I'm saying, out of Dallas. We lost King Von out of Chicago. The gentleman who got locked up, so it was a 2-for-1. The dude who done smoked King Von, he gone. King Von gone. You know what I'm saying? Pop Smoke gone. Nigga done caught him out there, caught him way out of his city, about 3,000 fucking miles away. Then nigga, he from New York. He caught in California. Like, same thing happened to Dollar, man. Over here on the east side, man. Dollar got caught out there in California. They smoked him. Like, I promise you, it's too many fucking artists to name in this particular genre of music. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, that's my time. Today's topic was entertainment, music entertainment, that rap genre to be specific. Please share this information. You know what I'm saying? Be positive. Each one teach one. We have to do better as the people. Get back to our king status and just do the best we can, man, because a lot is against us, man. A lot is against us. Feminists are against us. Our police are against us. Hateful white folks are against us. Hateful black people are against us. Government are against us. I mean, let's just try to do the best we can, man. I'm your host, Psych Dolo, over here at Random Sunset. That's my time. Over and out. Is more than life than being a gangster or a mob figure. You know what I'm saying? More than life than just having tattoos and sacking your motherfucking britches down to your ass, man. Let's do better, man. That's my time, man. Over and out.